What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Average Adventurer today. Today coming at you from Hedgesville, West Virginia at Sleepy Creek Lake. There's a short, I don't say short, but there's a 7-mile loop. I don't know if I'll do the whole thing, but I'm gonna do a little hiking video today. But as you can see, right next to the lake, and I brought my paddleboard with me. So, depending on what time I get done, you know, what time it is, I've got 0 cell reception out here. But if I get done in plenty of time, then I might get my paddleboard out and do a little exploring on this awesome lake. There's some camping here if you're interested. I can throw up a coordinate. I'll do my best to try and do that. But right now, the loop I'm going to do basically starts behind me and goes all the way around the lake, and let's get it going. Right now I'm literally just following a kind of a gravel road. I'm guessing once I get further along, it'll get a little more scenic. Sorry. And I've seen a lot of people here today. Tell you what, if you ever come over this way, the ride isn't bad. It took me about 45 minutes to get here, but it felt like a half hour. It was literally me on this gravel road, and I got frustrated. Like I said, I got no cell reception out here. If you ever worried about something like that, or if you got a loved one that's worried, then let them know where you're at. Told my wife I was gonna be at Sleepy Creek Lake, literally just following the perimeter of the lake, and it shouldn't be too hard. I think the hardest part is the 7 miles, because your boy's average, and average, I don't know how 7 miles will do, but we're gonna get it in today. We're gonna hopefully see some beautiful nature, hopefully. And like I said, hopefully if I get done in time, then I might get to get on the paddleboard. But what I'm looking for now, blue blaze. So I'm looking for this blue blaze, and I saw them driving in, and I'm seeing them on this road that I'm walking. So I guess if I just follow the blue blaze, that should be good. And it's literally a loop around a lake. So if I just keep the lake on my right, I can't get too lost, can I? That's a good time for one of those flash forward moments where I'm like in the dark and everything's scary. Because some of y'all, all right, gonna go off road a little bit. Cut away from the, instead of going around there, why don't I just go through? Well, looks like there's a little water, but I think I see a way to get across. Oh, a snake. Oh, y'all see that? That was a snake. Oh, sweet. Oh, cool. Oh, I don't want to go across now. Yep, I'm not doing it. The average adventurer is average for a reason, and snakes, I ain't scared of them, but for me, it's more or less a out of sight, out of mind mentality. That was in sight. So if it's in sight, it's in mind. I ain't mess with snakes. Little boat landing down here. Really cool spot, honestly. It's really cool. The gravel road part to hike on, not my favorite so far, but it's not too bad. There's a lot of places I could detour off, but not a great idea to get into too much of a habit of doing that, because like I said, you want to follow the blaze. If you've never been hiking before, the blaze or the markings on the trees tells you where to go. So it's a good idea to follow that. But like I said, when you got a landmark like a lake, and all you gotta do is stay there, keep your right shoulder on it. Not that big of a deal. But wanted to bring an idea. There's the boat landing. It's kind of just down from where I parked. Pretty cool spot. Only one car right here right now. But I had an idea, and you guys let me know in the comments what you think. I'm thinking of doing maybe like a challenge video or something like that. I don't know. But the idea that I had, you know, my goal in this is to make, you know, semi-serious content, you know, to help anybody I can to the best of my ability. Like I said, I'm no expert, but I can do it. Like that snake, to me, that was great advice. Don't be an idiot and go look for the snake. Go away from the snake. I saw it. That's good enough for me. I'm not trying to skin it and eat it. Like I said, back on the road. But as far as like a challenge video, I was thinking if I could get enough likes on a certain video, maybe this one, then why not try something silly? And what I'm thinking of is maybe paddleboarding in like a shirt and tie. Or something stupid. I don't know. Something. If you know me, you know I don't want to make a fool of myself. Or, I don't know, making my own pair of cut-off jean shorts and a cut-off flannel. You know, and hiking one of the more active locations. I don't know. But, so I'll go ahead and say, if this video gets 100 likes, I'll do one of those too. Okay? Will it happen? I don't know, new channel. But if we can get enough likes, we'll do something silly, which I don't mind making a fool of myself for. It says no camping. But there's a family down there camping. That's not me. If you're gonna do like a stealth camp, then you gotta be stealthy. They're parked right on the road in a blue van. That's not very hidden. And they're literally right off the road. Damn. You gotta be more hidden. Because technically right now, there's no camping allowed in this area. The West Virginia Wildlife Management, so on and so forth. But looks like they're camping. Maybe they're just setting it for fun. I don't know. I'm just saying, if you're gonna do it, you gotta be a little more stealthy than that. And be a little more hidden. That's, I don't know. I'm in a bit of a, not lost, don't put it that way, but I can either go down, you might be able to see the road wrapping around, or I can just cut through there. I'm gonna cut through. Because I'm average, and it's what I do. This is uncharted territory. I'm just completely kidding. This is completely charted here. Ow, a lot of briars through here. I'm just kind of watching my step. Because one thing you don't want to do, if you don't have cell reception, and you're kind of in a new area, and you don't want to fall and get hurt. Now, with that being said, obviously for me that's the perfect time to fall and get hurt, laying out here. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to cut this little trip short on account of falling down. That's not what I do. But we're gonna have to be a little athletic here. Oh, do that. All right, last time we tried to cross some water, I got scared because I saw a snake. I'm getting ready to go over that. Sorry. So, oh God. I gotta balance on this. I don't know if you can see this thing I'm trying to balance on. All right, wish me luck. Try to get a good action shot of that. Didn't work. That's okay. I'm thinking, from what I read about this, it's really gravel roady in the beginning, which is kind of why I want to cut through this, I don't want to say foresty, but you know, this tree section to find a good way out. But I don't know, walking on gravel road is only so much fun for a while. So sometimes you gotta create your own little adventure. See, safe, back on the road. I didn't fall going over that stick. My feet got a little wet though. They did. It's okay. I'm average, but it's not too cold. It's like 62 degrees right now. Actually got a little sweat rolling on. Wind's blowing all right, but not too bad so far. Not too much to look at. It's a lot of trees. Kind of went away from the lake. It was fun looking at the lake, but see if we can find something good. What is this? I'm gonna take a little detour. Kind of a brick wall formation. I don't know what it would be for. Kind of cool though. Maybe you can see it. A lot of thorns and briars back there, so I don't want to go too deep. But the road I'm on, I'm nearing behind the lake now. So follow my baby blue blaze, and haven't seen a car in a while, which is awesome because I kept seeing cars and I had to get off the side of the road, and some people drive like idiots. It's a gravel road and some of it's pretty steep, so I haven't seen a car in a while. I see a car way up there, probably somebody just fishing or kayaking or canoeing or something. But as I get behind the lake, see the lake's over that way, you start seeing less and less people, which is cool. I'm down with that. Still going the right direction, go through a little gate now. See? A little baby blue blaze. It's really pretty back through here. This is definitely the more I walk and the longer I go, it's more enjoyable. I mean, even like, it's not a terrible day. A little overcast, but there are some blue skies, some sun peeking through. I had to take my hat off. Got a little hot, my glasses getting fogged up. But as you walk, it just gets quieter. You can hear more wildlife, more birds. I think I saw a deer. I forgot to turn my phone on to record, and you missed it. You could think I'm lying, but ooh, it's kind of muddy through here. Now this is where I would fall. I would be the one, you know, I could scale up the side of these hills and, you know, overcome the snakes and the creeks, but I'd be the one to fall in a freaking mud puddle. Yeah, that's just who I am. But oop, another blue blaze. Yep, going in the right direction. Yeah, the lake is right over there. You can't see it. I think that's the lake. It looks like the lake. But we're gonna keep going, see what we can find. I mentioned my sunglasses earlier, and I wanted to talk about them. I love these sunglasses. They're fantastic. So these are Rios sunglasses. They're anti-fog, floating sunglasses. So the way they're built, They're built so light that you won't lose them in the water, which I plan on being in the water quite a bit. And I don't want them to sink to the bottom. How many times have we done that? Some of us more than others. And also, I don't do good with expensive sunglasses. You can ask my wife. I just don't do good with them. I will have the crappiest pair of sunglasses and I'll have them for the rest of my life. I will break them, shatter them, but I won't lose them at all. You give me an expensive pair, some Oakleys, Ray-Bans, some Smiths, something like that, and I will utterly either destroy them or I will lose them in like a day. And so these are like 45 bucks, which, you know, they're, for a school teacher, you got to think about it. Is this going to ruin my month? So I decided, no, this isn't going to ruin my month. So I bought them. And these things are the most comfortable, lightest sunglasses I think I've ever worn. And I love them. And I put a little clips, muddy part. So if I fall, that's why there's mud on the camera or something. So just give me a second so I don't look like an absolute idiot. Because, you know, just when you think nobody's looking, somebody's gonna be looking. And it's embarrassing. But I'm doing me right now. Oop, another blue blaze. Can't see it, but it's there. But anyway, back to the sunglasses. Sunglasses are awesome. Floating, lightweight. I think there's like an anti-fog to them. And that's pretty cool. Even like I'm sweating pretty good right now. I'm hot. And my hat was creating condensation in the lens, but it wasn't too bad. It was manageable. But the clips, that's where these things do awesome. So one, if they do fall off my head, say I'm paddleboarding or in any kind of water, kayaking or on a boat, and they fall, these clips are cool because they are an adjustable, they have an adjustable aspect to them. So I'll do a little video demonstration of them one day. And I'll put a link in the description, but they are awesome. I highly recommend them. They have like a steel frame to them. And these are the sunglass tether, but I got the monofilament ones. So it's not fishing line. It's like a plasticky kind of material, but they're adjustable. So I can have them really loose, like right now, or if you see right there, you can adjust those and they'll be tight on my head. So that's just another layer of protection for your sunglasses for individuals like myself who lose sunglasses. And it's really muddy through here. I don't like that. I mean, I don't want to not get dirty. I don't prefer it, I guess. If I can avoid it, I will. But it's really muddy. My gosh, did it rain? I don't know. All right, I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna keep walking and see if we can get some good scenery, huh? I just saw some poop on the trail. Now you may be wondering, Tucker, that's not a good sign. Wasn't deer poop. I've seen that. And it wasn't something like bear. It wasn't enough. So in my brain, there's two options. Somebody's dog or somebody. I hope it was a dog. It looked gross. like a swirly ice cream cone. Like somebody was hiking and they just couldn't hold it. Like go. We're right there. Step over 10 feet. Oh well. All right, we just got off all those roads. It finally looks, I believe we're going in the right direction, We're on an actual trail, not a road. So I'm excited about this part. Little green, little, well, honestly, the whole scenery has looked relatively the same, but we got something new to step on. I don't have cars flying past me, which is good. Very good. I like that. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but you're on this hike and you want to disconnect, and next thing you know, there's a car full of guys blaring the bass. So I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's kind of frustrating. I mean, good for them, they're having fun. But who knows what they're up to. But see if I can get some good shots. It's a little bit more scenic through here. I take some pictures of them on Instagram. Also, if you don't follow me on Instagram, be sure to check out the_average_ADV. It's where I post a lot of the pictures. Now, there's not a ton yet, but my plan is I've been taking pictures, you know, throughout this, and the goal is to get more and more pictures on there for outdoors, adventure-y type people to enjoy. So go check it out. All right, it's taken me about an hour and 15 minutes to go about 3.5 miles. Now, I recommend this. This is an enjoyable hike. I recommend it, but if you want to get the most bang for your buck, I would cut out the first section and I would hike the back half as like an out and back, and you get more of what you're seeing kind of in the backdrop here. It's more scenic, it's more woodsy, it's more outdoorsy versus the first 2 miles where you saw it, I was walking on a gravel road with cars going by. I didn't get the cars, and I said that one man who was camping on the side of the road, which maybe they're just having fun for the day. Kids wanted to put up a, you know, little Cinderella tent, but I forgot what I was saying. But what I was getting at is, if you want something that's more enjoyable out through a hike, I would do kind of the north part of the river and west all the way to the southern tip of the river, the lake. The north tip of the lake, west around it, down to the southern point, and then just retrace your steps back, and you get much more to look at versus some gravel. Now I finally hear some running water, which is kind of cool. Excited to see what that's going to be. So let's go check it out. So I found running water, which is cool, but there's really nowhere to go across, except I saw, like, right there. I got dirty fingernails, gross. Right in that area, there is a log or a branch, and there's one right there. That ain't gonna hold me. That ain't gonna hold your boy. So I'm thinking I might have to get a little creative with that one over there. But man, this is pretty, isn't it? This is a good shot. This is running water. Got a little water fountain looking thing. Water fountain. I'm a school teacher. Waterfall. Look at that waterfall. That thing is monstrous. It is pretty though, I'll give it that. I made it across. I didn't get wet. That's pretty above average, if you ask me. But I had to walk around like two sticks or something, and but I made it. All right, took a quick break. I was about halfway through this hike. Ran into two hikers. older lady, older gentleman living in the area. And yeah, I sat there and talked to them for a few minutes. Very nice people, very nice people. Had a little dog with them. And we were talking about the trails around here and told him, my goal is to get back to the north side of the lake. And he said, this doesn't take you to the north side of the lake. But he has a very, very old map. I'm talking, it's like the first Appalachian Trail Club map you could buy. And we'll figure it out. Like I said, I still see my blue blaze going around. So as long as I follow those, I know exactly where the lake's at. And we'll figure it out. And as you see, the scenery is much, much better. I had to walk through a creek. Debated to take my shoes off, but I was hot. And I didn't. And I just kind of stepped on the rocks and kind of made it work. But now if this was a longer hike, then I probably would have gone shoeless. Oh, here's another one. Yeah, there's a lot of little creeks through here that well, luckily this one's got a tree down. So I am going to attempt to walk over it. And oh crap. Oh, don't fall, don't fall. Gotta risk it sometimes, baby. Gotta risk it. But very nice through here. Highly recommend this. I believe it's, what is it called? The Sleepy Creek Loop. Pretty cool. Came uprooted. How cool is that? It's like water sitting in there. Pretty cool. All right, little update. I may have been fooled by those blue blazes. I don't think they were for my trail. But I'm going uphill. It's exhausting. I'm gonna try and talk. My bad for huffing and puffing. See, I'm going up. But I'm using GPS. And as you can see behind me, there's a trail carved out, and this is the trail I'm supposed to be on. But I believe those blue blazes must have been part of the Tuscarora Trail. So that's good to know. And here I was that whole time saying, oh, follow the blue blazes. Oh, no, it's wrong. But GPS says I'm where I'm supposed to be. That's good enough for me. So I was just climbing uphill, just to climb up the side of a mountain. It's tough, but I can do it. All right, save some battery. Ooh, want to know the battery? I'll show you a portable charger I have. Fun fact about it, it's solar powered. So if I'm ever camping or anywhere for an extended period of time, then all you gotta do, lay it out in the sun, and I can charge, I think 3 devices, maybe 2, definitely 2, maybe 3. It just USB, and it plugs right into it. And I believe it's waterproof. I'm not gonna hold it to that. I might call it splash resistant, but I'll put a link to that in the description too. It's pretty cool. It's in my my knapsack, my bug out bag. It's in my book bag. But it's good to have if your phone dies or something where you need to, well, I don't have any reception, but if I get the reception, I could finally call somebody, let them know where I'm at. But, ooh, come up on a sign. See what it says. Long Ridge Trail, Ridge, and Spearman Trail? Spearman. I didn't think it said Spearman. I thought it said something else. Like, you dirty dogs. You dirty dogs naming it the Spearman Trail. But I didn't think it said Spearman. I thought it said something else. Something bad. But this is, look at this. It's like a nice green little trail I'm rocking here. Pretty cool stuff. This is really pretty. Much better than the beginning. Like I said, gravel, it's kind of like, I could do without. But this one, this is cool. I recommend it. All right, here's a little lesson I think I can teach. It's about being aware. So, I came from all the way down there. You see right past that log where it hits green. Now, you can't see any of this from back there, right? So, instead of freaking out, not knowing where to go, look for signs around you. Like, for example, instead of trucking through this, you may want to just see if there have been side trails created to advert down trees or something else. So, what you don't want to do, you don't want to panic, because if you're new, you've never done this, and you panic, then you start to make incorrect decisions. And you don't want to make incorrect decisions because honestly, even though this is just a small loop around a lake, when I say small, 7 miles around a lake, you don't want to do something stupid to get yourself lost. I'm an hour away from home. I don't want to get lost. So what you want to do, use your brain, stay calm. It's really opening up here. It's kind of cool. Like a little Christmas tree lot or something. I don't know. It's really pretty though. All right, yeah, so back to what I was saying. Don't lose cool. If something kind of goes off, I mean, remember, you're out in the woods. You're out maybe in the middle of nowhere. And just because, I mean, nothing's gonna be perfect in the trail. That's just not how it works. Like that was a downed tree. Obviously, I'm not gonna sit there and say, this is gonna be a perfect trail. If you do a trail like that, yeah, those are fun, but they may not be the most fun for an extended period of time. You know, to me, these are fun. All right, the unknown of what's ahead. All right, let me get back to it. Cool little meadow clearing I'm going through right now, but still the same old. Not much view of the lake. Now, if you look behind me, that's the lake right there. So from where I started, I am right at 3/4 of the way done, and on the complete west side of the lake right now. So the gentleman I ran into, told me that the route that I'm going would take me up on some mountain or something. I don't know. I'm taking it and following my GPS. This is the right way. So I guess the moral of that is, God, I got pants on. These briars are killing me. God. Jesus. But moral of that story is, it's great to seek advice, but go with what you know is right. And for me, the route that I'm going seems to be right. What's going on, guys? I don't know if you can see it, but there's some nice, I don't know if I can't see it. Should be a bird right there. Look back sitting in the water. I don't know if you see it or not. Beautiful though. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I come up to the end of my journey today, really enjoyed that hike. As you can see, I'm back at the top of the lake. Car is just over there. But I will say, once you get to the far end opposite of where you parked, all the campsites are, I don't know if I missed it, but the trail kind of disappeared. Luckily, I had my GPS with me and I was able to follow. I actually went off trail a little bit. I was kind of in the groove. I was going uphill, and you know, look at that view. That's pretty cool. That's nice. But I don't know if I kind of got in a groove, but I went off by about a half mile. Yeah, checked my GPS and I noticed I was going the wrong way, so quickly readjust. Remember, don't panic. It'll be okay. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please be sure to subscribe. Got tons of ideas for more content coming out. So give this a thumbs up. I really appreciate it if you do. And remember, I'd like to do some kind of challenge. If we can get this to, let's say, 100 likes, then we'll come up with something fun for me to do, like, I don't know, paddleboard in a suit, something that make people laugh or turn their heads when I'm out there, and to give you guys a laugh. But I'm open to suggestions. Now that won't be all the time, but also in the comments, if there's a place in Shenandoah Valley or really any area that you recommend hiking, camping, paddleboarding, anything like that, let me know in the comments, and I'll check it out, see if it's feasible for me. But I'd love to hear y'all's opinions. Again, thank y'all for joining me, and this has been The Average Adventurer, signing off.